Honoré de Balzac is one of the main French writers of the 19th century. He was born in 1799 in Tours. His father was a hospital administrator. His childhood was rather gloomy. From 1807 to 1813, he was a boarder at the College of Vendôme. In 1814, he worked as a clerk in a lawyer's office in Paris, and at the same time took law courses at the Sorbonne. He then became fascinated by philosophy and was tempted by literature. In this video, I invite you to discover the most beautiful quotes of Honoré de Balzac. Hello, my name is Richard and you are on my channel, Best Quotes. I encourage you to leave us your comments, and especially to subscribe, to be kept informed of the publication of new videos full of wisdom. In 1820, Honoré de Balzac wrote some writings of mediocre value. It was a failure. But this experience allows him to perfect his writing. In 1825, as a young man, he was part of aristocratic circles in Paris, met journalists and writers. In 1826, he became a publisher and founded a printing house. His business turned into a financial nightmare, and he went into debt until his death. He resumed writing. He worked day and night. But this time, he was successful. Since 1829 and until the end of his life, Honoré de Balzac undertakes to write a gigantic work, whose vocation is to paint an exhaustive picture of the society of his time. Balzac depicts all strata of society and analyzes all professions. He questions people, makes them tell their lives. He rubs shoulders with the workers, studies the manuals and the technical dictionaries. Balzac's characters are real, from real life. I now invite you to discover the best quotes by Honoré de Balzac.
Woman is a holy and beautiful creature, but almost always misunderstood and misjudged. I believe that 2 girls in a house would do more damage than the plague. Power does not consist in striking hard or often, but in striking right. Misfortune makes in some souls a vast desert where the voice of God resounds. People who love doubt nothing, or doubt everything. Women have presentiments whose accuracy is like a miracle. Jealousy is the sentry that never sleeps. It is to love what evil is to man. The superiors never forgive their inferiors for possessing the outward appearance of greatness. A man wants to leave a woman, but he does not want to be left by her. Chance is the result of an immense equation whose roots we do not know. You can't ruin a man who has nothing. The laziness full of smugness leads only to be a fool. Sometimes the same lucidity of reason, the same power of intellectual vision, meets between 2 enemies as between 2 lovers who read each other's soul. The life of the idle is the only one that is expensive. It is a social theft to consume without producing. There are friends who are like rose bushes that have only thorns. To put uncertainty in pleasures is to prolong the illusion and to perpetuate the enjoyments. The shortest way to amass good is still to work. Whoever has to make a decision always follows his first intuition. There comes a time in family life when children become the judges of their parents. Men of the dumb type, individuals of this class, want to have the answer to everything. Nothing is as terrible as unfounded suspicions, because they cannot be destroyed. Time is a merciless master. It teaches everything, even what one would not want to know. The key of all sciences is without contradiction the question mark. We owe most of the great discoveries to the how. A man is strong when he admits his weakness. Stupidity has two ways of being. It is silent or it speaks. Silent stupidity is bearable.
From 1834 onwards, he grouped his novels into an organized whole, entitled La Comédie Humaine, a huge work that brought together more than 2,000 characters in 91 works. Balzac became the father of the modern realistic novel. Thank you for watching our video on the best Balzac quotes. I invite you to subscribe to be informed of the release of our next videos. In the meantime, I suggest you click here to discover new quotes, inspiring and full of wisdom.